Welcome to Free Live Tarot Readings. I'm TarotOracle and I do the readings.
Time for the TarotOracle show.
What is going on? Keely, Sarah, B52, Cassandra, and Cosmickitty. Welcome back, Cosmickitty. Good to see you again. We got Bartman, we got Maruta, we got Reiki B, and we got Hershey, we got Becca Boo, and I think that's everybody. Welcome. It's a Friday night. We made it through. We made it through the week. It's time to enjoy the weekend. It's time to make it happen over here. All right. Keely is first tonight. Keely got in first. We have no donations over PayPal. Usually I have like 6 by the time I start. But we're missing the PayPal donations tonight, so we will go directly to all of the other good stuff going on over here. Am I connected with Babalon 5? I love that TV show. No, just kidding. Am I connected with Babalon? We'll see. I don't know. That a yes or no question? I don't even know how to answer that. Is there a Babalon deck? Is there a Babalon tarot? Is there a Babalon card? How am I supposed to answer this? I don't know. We're going to wing it. We're going to wing it and try to figure it out. Oh, we got OA. Thank you, OA, for your PayPal donation. I appreciate you. All right. Let's see where this is going to take us. Are we connected with Babalon? I've never been to Babalon. I don't even know where Babalon is. So this should be interesting. Judgment card is interesting. Ace of Cups and 10 of Wands. It does feel like that you have some connection with the past. We have the Judgment card, the reincarnation, coming back up through, right? So sort of a return, a kind of return feel that we have with the Judgment card does lean me towards a yes. Ace of Cups over here, tonguing the water over here too, kind of leads me towards a yes as well. We have a little bit of birds, we have a little bit of interaction, we have a little bit of an emotional tie, quite possibly, to something as well. So it does look like that is a yes too. 10 of Wands is interesting, kind of the nondescript card here. Doesn't really have a ton of information to go with it, but you know, again, I don't know. So you have a nondescript and we have 2 yeses. So 2 out of 3, we got 66.6666% says a yes. So we're going to go ahead with a yes on that particular question. So there we go. Hopefully, since I have no idea where Babalon even is, hopefully I answered that correctly. We never know, though. Tarot Magician, welcome. We got Misrak up in the chat. DreaminwithTess, thank you for your donation. Be random with me. Came in as well. What is going on? A little bit of Druidcraft is what is going on over here. All right, let's see what's happening here. He said that there are more things that he wants to talk about. Wait, a dude? A dude says, yo, we need to talk about more things. Well, that's new. All right. Is he going to tell me what the real issue is and what is holding him back? Oh, does any man ever tell you what the real issue is? Let's get real, Sarah. Let's get real up here. Let's have a real conversation. Can we? But yeah, you know, is any man ever really going to tell you what the issue is? Chances are no. You know, you have a good chance that we're not really going to get a real issue out of a dude. Just sorry, you know, just as a man, I'm just letting you know. Anyway, we got Tarot Avatada. Let's see. Ronnie wants to know. Welcome back, Ronnie. Been a minute. Good to see you. Whoa, Hello B is back. Hello B, it's been a decade. Hello B, I haven't seen you since the 1960s. What is going on? Good to see you again. Anyway, yeah, Ronnie, it was the Tarot Avatada over here. A lot of tongue action in the Tarot Avatar. If you're good with tonguing, Ronnie, if you're good with the tongues, Tarot Avatar has a tongue hanging out and or licking tongues in every single card. So, you know, maybe not safe for work. I really don't know, but we'll see how that goes. Anyway, we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. All right, let's see. Oh, man, it's going to be one of those nights. I should have taken more medication. All right, let's see what's going on here. He did say that there are more things that we need to discuss, that we need to talk about in here. Is he going to tell me what the real beefy issue is over there? I think so. I think you do have a level of communication. There's something that's really bothering them, and they just don't want to admit it. They don't want to throw it down on the table. They don't want to sort of get it out there. There's a lot of things that they're not really approaching you to be honest with, a lot of things that they're not really telling you. This is somebody that filters the information that they share quite a bit. They are, going to be a little bit hesitant just to lay everything out on the table. They're very concerned about what you're going to do, what you're going to say. And overall, I think they just have a bunch of different threads running around and too much thinking going on and not enough action. This person just has too much thinking going on, overthinking everything. And this, the reality is, if they just told you what's happening, then it'd be a lot easier for everybody on the flip side of that. You do have the Three of Swords over here, a little bit of a disappointment. And that's kind of what you're going to have. The communication is disappointing. They are going to talk, but they're going to give you little tidbits here and there. You don't really get any beefy, meaty pieces of information from this individual, and it's going to be frustrating over a long period of time as it goes. This is somebody who definitely needs a lot of care and attention. This is somebody who is going to sort of come in their own way, do things their own way, and when you try to divert it and get to the root cause of something, it's just going to be difficult to get them to really do that as well. This person is just sort of following the good feelings. They don't like the bad feelings. They're a little bit of a conflict avoidant. You're going to have to kind of put up with it. But yeah, I don't think you're ever going to really get the real issue. I'm sorry, I don't think you're going to get the real issue from this person. I think you're going to get some games. I think you're going to get some roundabout talk, and you're not really going to be, in a position to where you're like, oh, finally, everything is out on the table. I can finally, understand it. Yeah, I don't think that's just going to happen. I'm just going to say no. We're going to go with a thumbs down. We're going to go with a thumbs down on this particular issue. So, the way it goes. We got Full Moon. Welcome to chat. What's going on? We got MR is here. What is up? Cinderella, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Eva, welcome. Careful of licking everything. Yeah, that's what happened in A Christmas Story. If you lick the wintertime, you lick a pole, your tongue could get stuck to it. Ronnie, thank you very much for your donation. Let me know what your question is. MR, thank you for yours as well. But B52, the Love Shack is legitimate. It is legitimate indeed. Let's see where this is going to take us tonight. And let's see what's going to take us tonight and see what's going on here. Love forecast next 7 days. Any major announcements, any big happenings over the next 7 days? Let's see what's happening with that. Luckily, you got 2 days of weekend ahead of you with that Four of Wands. It is about building structure at this point. It's about figuring out what makes you happy, figuring out where the true home is, figuring out where you would like things to be, and really pursuing that and getting that out there and moving. I think that's going to be one of the important factors here, right? You have this strength where it feels like that you need to really sort of make some plans. You really sort of need to make, basically sort of force your way into the real issues, get down to what is really going on, and definitely sort of, get a home, get some structure, get some things going on that side of it, and get more of a stability around you rather than some instability with a lot of emotional reactions and stuff like that too. That's going to be one of those things as well. Queen of Wands just kind of says, again, it's all about you right now. Next 7 days, it's all about finding structure, finding balance, and moreover, finding happiness to where you really would like to be at the end of the day. Just sort of be content, be happy with what's going on. It's that time. It's that time to figure out how that's going to make you or break you as far as it goes. Cassandra is next. Will be able to pay my August bill. I hope so. When the bill collector comes running, when the bill collector comes running and they want all of the cash, you're not going to be able to resist. You're not going to be able to resist the dark side of the force when it comes that way. I'm just telling you now. All right, August bills. Well, August is a little bit ahead. We got a couple of days before August hits us. We'll see if we can pay bills with that. Six of Wands says yes. The world says yes. Looking nice, looking decent. A little bit of a free thumbs up as it comes over here. Cinderella and MR and Woo Woo. It's been a minute too. Misrak, we just started, so no, the donations are not closed yet. Anyway, Six of Wands. the Lord of Victory, the traveling you need, the tools that you need to make the journey that is coming up, that make the bills that is coming up, that's going to be important for you, and that's going to be applicable and obtainable as well. The Three of Wands says, look no further. You do have some possibilities, do have some things to chase, some items to get, some stuff going through, and I think that's going to be working for you as well. The World is a beautiful card and kind of what you need right now. That gets you to the level that you're going to be content, happy, you're going to be able to pay all the bills. When the bill collector comes ringing, you're going to be able to satisfy them in more than one way. As the Cosmickitty, will you be in a romantic relationship this year? Cosmickitty, why are you in a romantic relationship now? I don't know, Cosmickitty. We'll go over here to the Tarot Tower and we'll get a little bit of this modern love thing, right? You know, we don't want old school love. We want modern love. And that is what we will play with today. That is what's going on over there. Cosmickitty, the last update I had from you, you were chasing all kind of people were chasing you. You had somebody at work that had a little thing for you. You had somebody out of work that had a thing for you. What happened to all these? What happened to everybody? Cosmickitty, I thought you were happily married by now, to be honest with your ass. I thought that you would be like walking down the line over here, being happily in love. Anyway, I don't know. Let's see what's going on with these romantic relationships over there. Queen of Swords, first out of the box. The Judgment is first out of the box even before that. I'm going to go ahead and lean towards yes. You know what I'm saying? The Judgment card talks about that reincarnation, that second chance. Talks about something new. Talks about the return of an opportunity going through that. And I think that's going to be something where we can embrace that. We can get going through. We can make things happen here, right? You're sort of leaning in the edge over here with this Judgment card, with somebody, I don't know, throwing something, a big X over there. You never know. You never know. But I do think that here's what I think happens, all right? Number one, your big opportunity is on September, either the 13th or the 14th. Yeah, but September, mid-September, you have the golden opportunity. Now, do you want to chase that? Do you not want to chase that? I don't know. That's up to you. But I think you have a beautiful opportunity mid-September, a little bit on the second week kind of thing that you're going to be able to chase. You're going to be able to make things happen with that. Queen of Swords says you need to stand up immediately and kind of make it known that you're interested. This is somebody who's going to be a little bit not much of a chaser. They are going to be a little bit hesitant, and you know, you got the chance, you got the opportunity, you're going to have to run with it and see where it takes you, because that Queen of Swords, this is something you definitely want to leap on, no pun intended, and make that happen with this. Now, I do think that you have somebody else at the end of the year, if you really want to wait for that. The end of the year one is somebody who has more of a power figure, somebody who has a lot of influence, somebody who has like a really good job or a lot of money. They have something, a level of influence, a level of control that's really good, that's kind of interesting indeed. Now, that's more towards the end of the year. If you want to leap on the September one, I would do it. I think the September one is going to be fun, and I think that's going to be great. And, you know, there you go. There you go. So there's your very detailed love forecast for you. Hopefully you liked it. If you didn't, tough luck, you already paid. So that's what oh, wait a minute. We got, High Priest. Is that High Priestess? I believe that's High Priestess Tarot is in the mix, over here. Let's jump. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and jump over to this PayPal side. People have been waiting over there. OA wants to know, look, I want love for August. Everybody wants love in August. You guys should hook up. Somebody should hook up. We got a lot of people that want love. You got a lot of people looking for love in August. We got to mingle, and we got to mingle and get single. You know what I'm saying? There we go. A power fit. No, it's somebody with some influence. Somebody with some influence, basically, right? It's not your average homeless person. It's somebody with some influence. Somebody has some beef to them. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, let's get a little bit of a teddy bear. I'm in the doghouse with teddy bear right now, so they're not in chat. I don't know why I'm in the doghouse, but I'm going to figure it out. I got people asking for me because I don't know why I'm in the doghouse. I'm being ghosted right now. being ghosted right now. So hopefully I'll be out of the doghouse by this weekend. I don't know. You know, I'm a man. I'm good at pissing off women. I can tell you that for sure. I get, you know, basically I open my mouth and some women get pissed off somewhere almost immediately. It takes about 3 seconds and then boom, there it is. Anyway, let's go love for August over there. Let's get OA a little bit more loving than they deserve. You know what I'm saying? Samantha, welcome. Appreciate hanging out with us tonight. What is going on? All right, love for August. Oh man, you know, you got the better opportunities later. August looks kind of clean over here. Page of Swords, you gotta get a little bit of communication, some of the chasing, some of the communication is not the way that you would like it. You have a little bit of discrepancy between what you want, what other people want. You know, you got a little bit of that back and forth. So you got to figure that out. And I think the Page of Swords this August is going to be a little bit trying for love in that regard as well. But yeah, you do have a little bit better opportunities after August, to be honest with you. Maybe it is the heat. Maybe there's something going on, but you know, you got to kind of figure that thing out. But yeah, it feels like you have more opportunities later. It feels like you have an abundance of opportunities or abundance of emotional support, emotional wealth as it goes. And I think that's going to be something fantastic overall, right? Chariot talks about a little bit more movement a little bit later in the month of August. I think August is kind of dry for you. Maybe it's a dry heat. I don't know. But you definitely want to kind of have some patience. You kind of want to sort of ride the waves and see where that's going to take you. But, you know, overall, I think it's going to be a little bit of a parched month for you in regard. Oh, look at what we got in the bottom of the deck, too. Look at what we got with the bottom of the deck over there. Karima, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Let's get KN. KN's got the double shot tonight. KN is going over there. Oh, no. Pissed off Pisces. Pisces everywhere. 1 Pisces, 2 Pisces. All right. Question. How will the date with a Pisces man will go? Well, don't make them mad. Don't make them mad. I mean, just don't make them mad. You're going to be paying for that. But no. Let's see. The Pisces man, how's that going to go? Oh, goes great. Just like Tony the Tiger. If any old people in chat, just like Tony the Tiger. It's great. So I think it's going to be nice. It's much better than a date with a Scorpio. I can tell you the hashtag not all Scorpio entertainment purposes only, never date a Scorpio based on fat man reading cards on the internet. But yeah, it's much better than dating a Scorpio. I can tell you that. But yeah, I think it's going to go great, right? We got Misrak, Samantha, double Karima. But yeah, you got the celebration, you got the good times coming through as well. Looking good with that. The Fool, this is a journey you're ready to go on. You're ready to leap into. You're ready to see where that is going to take you and where we're going to go with that. Ace of Cups rounds it off as a beautiful aspect. And I think that's going to be great overall, right? A Scorpio and a Pisces together. Oh my God. Oh man, Kozai, good luck with all of that. All right, main green flags of a Pisces man. I don't know. Kozai, I said hashtag not all Scorpios. Hashtag not all Scorpios, entertainment purposes only. All right, you know, the entertainment purposes only. Never follow the investments of a Virgo. All right, the green flags of a Pisces man. Hold on. There's your answer, right? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Everybody needs to calm down. Yep. Everybody needs to calm down. Here's your reading. Let's look at the green flags. Hang on. I'm looking. I'm trying to find the green flags of a Pisces man. Hang on. It's going to take me a little bit. Need to be patient. I'm kidding. All right. Green flags is green flag a good thing? I don't know. Maybe a green flag is a good thing. I don't know. You do have just basically they know what they're doing. They know where they're going. They know what they're doing. They know where they're chasing. They know kind of where they're going in life. And that's sort of rare as somebody who knows themselves, who has a lot of good things happening, who is, going to be sort of content with their life. And just has their stuff together, you know what I'm saying? That's going to be an important aspect with a person as well. Now, there's another green flag is they're good at saving money. They're not going to be a spendthrift, and they're not going to be kind of, just sort of going on and having fun and doing all the things that, that are going to be not really good overall. But yeah, a little bit of more of a saving money, saving. They have some savings. That's going to be a good thing. They're saving for a rainy day. King of Pentacles with the savings. I mean, this person is actually has some level of wealth. They may not show it though, right? If they're in IT, especially, if they're wealthy, you can't tell an IT person's wealthy. Basically, an IT person will dress like a homeless man, okay? Let me tell you how IT people work. If you're in IT, you dress like a homeless person, okay? And that's what you do. You have all the latest technology, right? You have the best laptop that you can get. You have the latest Apple Watch and, Android Watch and stuff. Other than you dress like a homeless person. Now, all IT people do have one suit in their closet for interviews. And if you ever see anybody come to work in a suit, that's because they're interviewing someplace else. If that sets off alarms. If you overdress in the IT field, everybody gets paranoid that you're going to leave the company. So yeah. Anyway, but that's it. That's it. That's IT for you, that's a real IT person. That's a real IT going in there. All right. It looks like we're loaded up for readings. I think we got enough readings for today, tomorrow, and the next day. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do a donation cutoff here and get Silent Victory up here next. So yeah. So just because somebody, dresses like a homeless person doesn't mean they're broke. Anyway, we got the Tarot Throwdown.
Time for a Tarot Throwdown.
Right now, it is a brutal cage match. You don't dress like a homeless person. Are you in IT? Are you really in IT? I mean, if you know what I'm saying? Anyway, Samantha, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate you. Samantha's the last one donation tonight. We have donations out the bunghole, down all the way down through through here. So yeah, I think we're cutting off donations for tonight. I can't see the bottom. When I can't see the bottom of the donations list, we got to cut it off. So I'm sorry. But yeah, that's pretty much it. My son's generation, they all look homeless anyway. I guess that's all right. I don't know. All right. Speaking of IT, I don't know. We'll stay at the current job, or am I going to get a new one in the fall? Current job, Silent Victory, is on the left. And 30 years in IT. Me too. If you're not dressing like a homeless person yet, I don't know. You need another 20 years. All right. On the left is a thumbs up. On the right is getting a move on to make it happen. All right. I don't know. Let's see. Getting a move on is looking better because that looks pretty dramatically bad. It's time to move on. I think it's time to get the hell out. I think it's time to get out of there, right? I think you've been sitting there long enough. You've been doing what you do long enough. I think it's time to adventure out and find the better things in life. I think it's time to get a new job. You're talking about the Empress over here. Wants you to get a new job. Wants you to be content. Wants you to be happy. Wants you to chase it, right? Wants you to chase it and make it happen over here. You have things that are in the perusal, things that are in this barren land that you want to play with, that you want to chase, that you want to get going with all of this other stuff. So I think it's time to get a new job. Karima, we have donations scrolling all down through here and even farther, and even farther, Karima. So yeah, we ran out of room to show the donations. There's so many. But yeah, Karima, I got your last donation, and that will be the last reading of the night because we're currently on 42 readings. All right, Black Swan is next. Sandy, thank you for your donation. I'm gonna have to get it tomorrow, though. We are booked solid. We're booked solid. Anyway, all right, Karima, can you see the little green sliver down here, right there? See the little green sliver right down there? That is your donation. That's your donation. You'll see it in 5 minutes. Oh, man. Will I get back? No, will he get back with me again after I cheated on him? Why did you cheat on him if you want him back? Jesse, why did you cheat on him if you want him back? I don't know. All right, before Maruta. I don't know. Karima, I have no idea where your donation's down there somewhere. You see that green sliver right there? Right there. Karima, right there. That little green sliver right there? That's you. That is you. Anyway, all right. All right. What's going to happen after our chat yesterday? Any chances? Any changes? What is going on over there? We'll see what's happening here. Let's see. A little bit of the tarot in Wonderland is over there making it happen tonight. So, yeah, let's see where this is going to take us. What's going to happen? We have a good chat yesterday, and, we're kind of rocking and rolling with it over here. So, yeah, we'll see. Let's see. Judgment card, 3 of Wands and the 5 of Swords. You need more chats. I think you need more chats. Here's what I think happened. Here's what I think happened really well here, okay? I think that you opened some good doors here with this chat. I really do. The Lovers is the first card. The introduction going on and having a good time here. It seems that we have a lot of fantastic things going on, right? So the Lovers seems like we opened some doors. We have some new innovations. We have some new excitement coming through here. The Judgment card said the doors being open, the things being resurrected. I think we're finally discussing, we're finally getting to some root for some issues to make things happen, to get some exciting things going on out of there. The 3 of Wands says we need more chats. In other words, I think the fact that we open doors, the fact that we have some exciting things happening through here, we're finally making some breakthroughs is good, but I think we need more follow-up after that. So yes, I think some dramatic changes have occurred and we're ready to go with that, right? 5 of Swords says, be careful though. We're walking on eggshells here, right? We're having a little bit of too many things being real. We're walking into a level of a little hard reality that we haven't seen before, and that's something that you're going to have to embrace and understand and walk on eggshells to get that sort of in the progress, right? Because we're in new territory, so we need to figure out how that is going to go. Dreaming with Tess is going to go fantastic over here. Dreaming with Tess. Look, Karima, there's your donation right there. Now that we see it, there you go. All right. Is the person I'm going on a date with someone I should talk to? I don't know. If I say no, are you going to cancel the date? Dreaming with Tess, be honest. Dreaming with Tess, be honest right now. If I say that this person's the worst person ever, are you going to cancel the date? Let's see. Let's find out the real story. Let's find it out with the Waterfall Tarot made by me. We probably should do the Tasty Tarot because it could be a tasty date indeed. Oh my. Let's see if this is going to be somebody we can put up with. Dreaming with Tess. What happens if you can't stand them? You know, if you just can't stand them when you go through there, we'll see what's happening there. Is someone that I should talk to or not? Well, if they got a date with you, I assume that they got that far. They're like, I might as well talk to them. I might as well at least spend some time over there. King of Wands. Ooh, I think this person has a lot going for her. I think this person's a very studious person. A very studious person. Now, there's a couple of things that stand out about this individual. Number one, they're just interesting. They're boring at first, but as they sort of progress, as you continue talking to them, they get more interesting over time. So this is something that's going to be kind of fun, right? That's going to be kind of fun as you eat your burger and fries, at Mickey D's or whatever. King of Wands just says this person is a little bit more interesting than you thought they would be. Now, you are going to have to get through the first hurdle, which is they're boring as hell when you first start talking to them, right? There's like nothing really interesting about them, but as you sort of talk more, you learn more. There's a little bit more excitement that builds, and there's a little bit more kind of on that frame going through there. Now, you are talking to multiple people, or you are looking at multiple people over here with the Seven of Cups. Now, this person is requiring a little bit more maintenance than you had originally expected as well. I think this person is pretty much what they feel is what they say. I think they're a little shy at the beginning, but as they warm up, they pretty much just tell you whatever they're thinking at the moment. I think that's kind of fun, kind of cool, and you definitely have some interesting aspects about this person that you kind of key off of. It's kind of fun, you know, you kind of want to see where this is going and whatnot. I think after the first date, getting in contact with this person is rather difficult. Either they're traveling, moving around, they got some more stuff going on than you had anticipated. There's something that just prevents them from being available for a lot of stuff. And that's okay. You know, it's kind of cool that people people have stuff to do. People are chasing around, doing stuff, whatnot. But it just kind of works your nerves over a long period of time if you're willing to kind of sit out for that. Eight of Pentacles just says, again, this person is very distracted, and you do have to kind of say, well, kind of wait, not really wait around, but just sort of getting coordinated, and the logistics of getting on another date with this person's kind of interesting to get going. So there we go. I think they are interesting to talk to. Are you going to fall madly in love? No. Is it fun? Is it cool? Yes. You know, so that's it. I thank you for your PayPal donation. We are not taking any more donations for tonight, but I can get you tomorrow. ML, I get you tomorrow. There's always tomorrow. Sandy, you as well. ES, you are included in today's. But yeah, we have readings from here all the way down into the depths of Hades at this point. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. Anyway, Sarah wants August reads. So let's get August reads. And Karima, you can see the last sliver of green down here. That is you. That is you over there. So yeah, we can go ahead and mark this one as done. Yeah, there we go. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 5 Karimas, and then we got Samantha, and I think we got another Karima. Do we? We got Samantha Karima, boy, girl, girl, or something like that. I don't know. Teals, what's your favorite card from the Tasty Tarot? I have no idea. All right. Anyway, all right. Sarah is next. A little bit of August reads for the Sarah over there. We are going to use the Meraki since you didn't specify anything. I'm going to make it up as I go along. You know, that's it. That is it. We'll say Dreaming with Tess. Let me know how the date goes. If you go into Mickey D's, make sure and get one of those flurries for me. Those are delish. I'm using my cheat meal on flurry maybe tomorrow. I get my cheat meal tomorrow. I'm in between donuts or a flurry or a Dairy Queen slushy or whatever it is. Or one of those Dairy Queen drinks. I don't know. I'm in between. I do love ice cream. So I'm confused between donuts and ice cream for my cheat meal tomorrow. Probably donuts, I'm going to admit. I do have a little fondness for donuts, and I did ice cream last week. Anyway, August is going to be up here. Page of Wands. Look at this bird in here. You have 2 separate directions to go during August, and that's kind of important here, right? Because you want to kind of see where the 2 directions are going to end up. And the problem is you don't really do. You aren't really making it happen. You don't really have that advantage or whatnot. The Page of Wands is like the 2 different directions, one here and one is here. Now, one is loaded with a lot of stuff. It feels like if you chase this direction, if you want to sort of see where this goes, you do have a little bit of difficulty kind of getting things settled, getting things happy, getting things kind of at the end here. It feels like there is no end to path number 2 as it goes through. The Knight of Wands feels like you do get a delivery or some news or something delivered during the month of August. I think that's kind of interesting because it definitely, kind of has a little bit of a spin to it that you didn't expect. There's a level of disappointment in August and someone either that you're chasing, you had some interest in, Or you had some emotions. 4 is just unreachable. It's just unreachable. Like you feel like you have abandoned this person or they have abandoned you. There's a lot of things sort of going through there that we'd like to get with relationships in August. And part of that is a level of abandonment either you have towards somebody or somebody has towards you as it comes through there. Overall, the King of Cups just says finding your emotional balance in August is going to be a little more difficult than you had expected. So there we go. A little bit of August ring we got going through there. Hello B is in the cube right now. Let's go over here to High Priestess Tarot has the double shot on the PayPal side. We're getting some mixed in there. CC Feels and daughter like going to dad's. All right, let's see. The first question on that mix on the High Priestess side is going to be a little bit of a CC feels. Does CC feel about me? Are they in good? Are we not in good? How do we sort of get a mixture going with this particular individual? King of Pentacles says, yeah, it feels like we have the feelings that we need. It feels like the feelings are very set in stone. Like there's not a lot of movements, not a lot of adjustments to the feels, a lot of sort of, kind of expectations from what we need to do, how we need to do it. And it feels like we're not getting the results that we were kind of expecting with this. The feelings definitely are in a state of flux and change. And there's something about the flux and the change that's kind of interesting but disturbing at the same time. You're going to have to kind of figure out, what you want to do with that in the long run. 7 of Pentacles just kind of points to a level of the feelings getting into a state of flux from being not very flexible or being a little bit more unpredictable than you had anticipated through that. But there we go. There's a little bit of feelings as going through there. Now, next question is, does the daughter like going to the dad's at all? Or is it an inconvenience when we got to go all the way over there? Well, let's see. If dad's house is the good house, is the cool house to be at. Oh, the Magician says, yes, indeed. 10 of Cups, happy home, happy family. And the 5 of Pentacles just says we're not getting enough time over there. I think there's a lot of good things at dad's house. I think that we do have a level of enjoyment here. The 10 of Cups, happy home, happy family does really lean towards a yes on that. Looks like a pretty simple thumbs up as far as that goes. Definitely there. The Magician says either there's a lot of cool things to do over there or there's a lot of, sort of a feels. There's a lot of good things happening over there. And overall, you have a pretty good expectation and a pretty good overall, kind of feeling, kind of movement through that environment. So yeah, it looks good. We got a nice thumbs up going on over there. And I think that is a yes indeed. All right, High Priestess, thank you very much for your donations. I greatly appreciate that. All right. Yes, you're in the queue, but at first we need to skip around. We're going to skip around like we always do. You know how we do. A little bit of Karima, phase 1 over there. Emma, you are going to be tomorrow. Karima is the last reading of the night. We actually see the bottom of the reading request, which is refreshing indeed. Mina, hello to you. What is going on? Appreciate you hanging out tonight. Flower Child, welcome to the stream. All right, we got Hello B coming up. Again, we're going to skip around. It's time to skip around. It's time to skip around a little bit, my friends. So if you're in the queue, I'm going to get to you, but I'm going to skip around for the people that had a more than one donation. We're sort of wing it and wander around with the donations right now and see where we're going to go. All right, S's current feelings for me. Do we have any good things going on like that? Tasty Tarot only has a couple of days to go. If you want to get your copy from Kickstarter, you can. If you want to wait, I will have it on the Etsy site. If you are international, I highly recommend you do Kickstarter because Etsy will bend you over for international shipping. Anyway, S's current feelings for me. Hierophant. Well, taking it a little more serious today than before. Have they contacted you yet? Have they contacted you? I think this weekend they're going to contact you, quite frankly. I think this weekend is the time where they are going to contact you if they have not contacted you right now. You do have a Two of Pentacles over here with choices, decisions. They feel like that they do need to make decisions. They've been avoiding making decisions on here, and I think that's one of the adventures that you're going to have this weekend. That's going to be it, right? That's going to be it as you sort of go through. Having patience with this individual is going to be good because they need patience right now. It feels like their whole life has people that don't have any patience, right? They did yesterday. This weekend, they're going to do it again. I think this is that time where they're sort of catching up with things, catching up how it goes. Overall, you got pulled pork in the middle of the mix over here. It feels like that you do need to pull them into different directions. You do need to sort of get them to move, and talking them into that is going to be an important aspect as far as that goes as well. So yeah, we have good feelings. We finally have some communication, and it feels like this weekend we have more communication. It's like we're catching up. We need to we need to sort of get back to normal, and getting back to normal, I think, is one of the big feelings that they're having right now. All right. Has he been missing me today? Absolutely. You got the Three of Cups with the ice cream, the Page of Cups, the Ace of Cups with that reach, trying to reach you, trying to reach out, feeling like that's going to be an important thing today as well. So you're just going to have to sort of get that done. You got Bardman over here with the Knight of Wands. It feels like you do have this disorganization with all the books flying everywhere, and the disorganization just kind of makes them miss you even more because you bring that level of happiness, contentment, and organization into their life that they really like. Four of Wands, talking about the Pop-Tarts, talking about being ready, talking to bring the warmth to the Pop-Tarts, as well as making a little happy home, happy family within the context of that. And I think that means yes, indeed. So there we go. Bartman's on every reading this week. Bartman just comes up a lot in the reads as we go. Again, we're skipping around a little bit. We got these feelings for me. Are they serious? Are they not serious at all? Let's use a super serious deck over here with a little bit of, it's been a minute since we got some Kitten Chops decks on the table. Oh, let's get this done over there. You know what I'm saying? Let's get this done. Paula, one of my first buyers over there. Thank you so much, Paula. I greatly appreciate that. You're going to have a couple of extra gifts in your pack. We're going to pack your pack with some extra gifts. All right, let's just go on. These current feelings for me. Wow, not good. You got a little bit of a not good from the D over here. D does not look as good as they should be. Eight of Cups with the Three of Swords, a little bit of a brutal combo, especially with this Queen of Cups. It feels we have a lot of disappointed feelings. We have a lot of anticipation of what we should have, what we need, and we're just not getting any of it at this point. And it's especially affecting us emotionally, maybe affecting D emotionally, but yeah, we have a little bit of a disappointing feel from here. Looks pretty harsh as far as that goes. Just saying now. All right, Hello B is back. Hello B has returned. Hello B, it's so good to see you. I thought you were gone for good. I like Hello B has abandoned me. Hello B is left forever. Ever and ever. I'm never going to see Hello B. I was all upset. I was crying like an infant. Because Hello B hadn't been here in so long. All right. Am I going to get a salary increase before the end of the year? Because I need more money. Give me more money. It seems simple. It seems very simple if I can give us more money. Now, you do know as far as administratively goes, getting a salary increase is kind of difficult by the end of the year. Normally by the end of the year, you make decisions and then we actually get the salary increase about 3 months later. You know that, right? Anyway, at least that's how most companies work. All right, but we'll see. Power to the turkey, indeed. Am I getting a salary increase by the end of the year? Emperor, 10 of Wands, 5 of Cups, 8 of Swords says no. It says we're having a little bit of a difficulty there. I think we're having a little bit of difficulty there. We just don't see it. We have management that have too much on their plate, that are restricted from getting you the salary that you need, that are going to be a little bit on the disappointing news side. We have disappointing things coming from management, coming from the authority, coming from the power that is within there. So I think that's going to be something difficult indeed to kind of process with that. So overall, Well, we're going to say no. We're going to say no. We do not get the salary increase. Now, that doesn't mean that you don't get the salary approval by the end of the year. Now, most companies at the end of the year review will give you a salary increase, but they have to get it for the budget for the next year. So normally you're going to get it in February. But so that means that maybe you'll get it, but maybe you'll get it in February. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Entertainment purposes only. Just letting you know how most companies work as far as financing goes. All right. Was the company ready to pay more of what I asked during the first interview? I feel my offer was screwed or something like that. I don't know. Let's scroll up and see it. I feel my offer was too low. Oh, that's interesting. All right. So basically got lowballed on the offer and you want to see, were they ready to pay more than what you asked, even though you got lowballed on the final decision on the salary? I do think they're going to up your salary. You know, I'll be honest with you. I think they're going to up your salary. They're going to make some adjustments with that. And I think you're going to get more money, but it may be after the end of the year as far as that goes. Nine of Cups talks about having a wealth of more things, a wealth of things that you have been waiting for here. Six of Wands talks about the Lord of Victory. In other words, people are on your side. Management is on your side, ready to give you what you need. The World talks about a level of travel that's required before we can get this implemented, before we can get this moving. And the Page of Wands just says there's not really a lot of action I can take now, but I can take it once I get a little bit more money in the bank. So I do think that they would be willing to pay more, and I do think that they are going to pay you more, but I do think that it's going to be next year as you sort of get into that. Again, if you get the glowing report on your end of year evaluation, they will up your salary probably in February, and that's kind of what I'm seeing in the mix right here. Just entertainment purposes only. Obviously, you know that. Hello, B, been around long enough, but yeah, there's that. All right, well, let's see where we're going next. Julie, I thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate you. I will get you tomorrow. I appreciate you, as we say. In Texas, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. All right, let's get into the Samantha. We appreciate the Samantha. Why did the Virgo message me 2 days ago? Because I said the Virgo was, you asked me who's missing me. What did I say? I said the damn Virgo is missing you. That's what I said. That's exactly what I said. Would you like me to go find it? I will. I told you the Hermit card came up. This was after the dog and cat reading. You remember that? I told you. You said, who's missing me? What came up? The Hermit card. Now, why did the Virgo message me 2 days ago? Because I said they was gonna message you 2 days ago. That's what I said. That's what I said.
T.O. is the best tarot reader ever.
And now they're messaging you. So there's your answer, kinda. But we'll see. We'll see why the Virgo messaged me 2 days ago. We'll see. All right. See, the Hermit card don't lie. All right. 3 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, the High Priestess. Either they want to make up with something or they want to start something. They have some level of interest about basically communicating with you, getting some communication lines open, and it's something that's been bothering them on here, right? They have a little bit that's been bothering them on here. The 3 of Pentacles. Again, this is something that's been bothering them. They need to communicate. They want to communicate with you. 10 of Pentacles, either they need some forgiveness, they need some things going on there. And yeah, you know, this is somebody who just wants to connect right now. High Priestess says, I think there's a lot of good information, a lot of cool conversation that could happen there. So I would reach out to them and I'd make that Hermit card happy over there and make it go. Make it go with that. General readings for friendships in August. Again, we're skipping all around. We're skipping here, there, and we're skipping everywhere. Here, there, and everywhere. All right, general reading for friendships. What kind of friendships do we have going on through here? Ooh, 7 of Cups. It feels like you need to catch up on a lot of friendships. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it feels like you need to catch up on some friendships. It feels like there's a lot of things that you need to do. A lot of times friendships are kind of pain in the butt because they need some love and care, a little bit of TLC, and you need to sort of keep, and it's time to sort of make that happen right now. 7 of Cups says you have a lot of loose threads, loose opportunities that you definitely want to chase and figure out where they're going to take you. But that 9 of Pentacles over there just means it's time to get up and put up, right? It's time to get up and put up. That is going to be where you're going. I think that's going to be fun there. 2 of Swords just talks about the level of disconnect from the friends. It's time to make that happen and time to eliminate that and get things back on the road, things back on the roll that you have going through there. So there we go, right? Iced tea on the Tasty Tarot. Maybe I should add a Texas iced tea indeed. I need an iced tea right now. I'm thirsty. All right, let's see where the next one's going to go. Again, we're skipping all around. We're going here, there. We're going everywhere tonight. Let's do a little bit of Karima of phase 2 there. What has he been wanting to tell me that he ain't saying about, that he is not admitting to? We need some information with that. We need to get that with the Victorian Romantic Tarot. Baba Studio said they ain't printing no more decks, but they told me to pre-order the Bohemian Gothic Tarot. So they are printing more decks. They are printing more decks. You know what I'm saying? Ciro Marquetti is like, I ain't doing no more decks. And then he produces more decks than he's ever done before. Baba Studio says we ain't even making any more decks, and now they want me to pre-order the Bohemian Gothic Tarot. You people need to make up your mind on printing decks, on making new cards. All right? I'm just saying. At least I don't do that. I don't say I ain't printing new cards. I'm printing a bunch of new cards. All right, we'll see. What about the Poe? You want the Poe on one of the Karimas? We can do that. All right. What has he been wanting to tell me that he ain't saying? 3 of Pentacles just says, there's too much going on over here with this 3 of Pentacles. It's almost like that they don't want to be lectured. They don't want to be told what to do. And they feel like that they don't want anyone bossing them around at this time. That 3 of Pentacles, there's that communication, that connection needs to be something better than it is. And sometimes the connection goes a little bit in the devilish side. I'm bossy and need this and I need that. I need to see where this is going to take me and what's going to happen with this. That's what they haven't been saying. Don't boss them around. 9 of Swords says that they have some dreams about you that they haven't admitted to. That's what they've been wanting to tell you. They've had some dreams. We talked about the marriage dreams from before. They have all of that stuff happening there, and that's something that they've been wanting to admit, don't want to throw down with them. Ace of Pentacles says they want to start something new in this, start fresh, start anew, and that's something that they haven't told you as well. Bohemian Gothic is $140. Jesus, that is not cheap. It is not cheap. I thought they said they weren't going to print no more decks. I thought the economy was supposed to be great. I go to the store, eggs are like $1,000 and gas is $4. I thought the economy was good. Everyone told me the economy was great. All right, we'll see. What is daydreams about me at the moment? The 3 of Cups. I still think they want a threesome. Be honest with you. I'll be honest with you. They want a threesome. They've been dreaming about that. They've been sort of knowing that, right? You got a little bit of the 3 of Cups with a little bit of the celebration, a little bit of a mixture here with the Judgment. Trying something new, trying something exciting, trying something a little bit more on the adventure side as we go through here with somebody else, with a new Ace of Cups, a new adventurer, a new somebody. I think they have somebody in mind that they already know that they haven't told you as well. That's kind of where their daydreams have been going right here. Magician says, I don't know if you're going to go for that or not, but it's been a little bit of that. We did have the devil in the previous. The devil is sneaking through here, and it's going to be one of those. It's going to be one of those indeed. All right. All right, they have somebody picked out. Now, the person they picked out is somebody you don't know, unfortunately. So, that's what I'm saying. Entertainment purposes only. Never do a threesome based on a fat man reading your cards on the internet. But you know what's next? You know what's next? Cinderella is next over here with a little bit of the Ciro Marquetti happening through there. We'll see where that is going to take us over there. General for August, we'll see what kind of Ciro thing. Speaking of, he ain't making no more decks, but you can pre-order this, by the way, if you want to, on Llewellyn's site. Use the 35% coupon that they just eliminated, but that's it. Dirty boy. Everybody, I am just saying.
Music to make love to.
All right, but yeah, we'll see. General for August. Oh, man. It feels like that you're dreaming about stuff that's unreasonable. If you're going to chase something, if you're going to get going with this, if you're going to get moving with this, you need to figure out where you're going to go. Directionality is important. Having a dream board, having your ideas, having things that you want to chase, places that you want to go is going to be critical right now. Throughout this sort of the move, right? So August, you definitely want to get sort of leveled out about what I want to do, where I want to go, and get this chess game at least planned out a couple of moves ahead as it goes through. There's a little bit of challenge coming in August, especially the first couple of weeks in August. So be ready to sort of, pursue those challenges, get through those challenges, and make those, sort of just conquer those, and don't let anything get in your way, because there's just a couple of things that are going to kind of meander into your way, and you want to sort of eliminate those problems before you get going. August does have some money coming in as well. It's almost like a gift or some money, some opportunities, some things going through there that you're kind of excited about here with that. And I think some of that, at least a little bit of that, talks about some level of adventure that you do want to go on, that you would like to grasp, that you would like to chase throughout this. And that's going to be something that you can't, it just kind of depends upon where you want to sort of take that. But there we go. A little bit of August adventure, a little bit of fun happening through there. We'll see a little bit of Arcangel Michael happening too. We can stick with Ciro Marquetti as well with that. What messages do we have coming through there? And, sort of trying to figure out where that is going to take us. Where this is going to take us over here. Michael, the Archangel Michael, definitely has some communications that they want to communicate, that they want to tell you. You have Ace of Swords over here talking about the new communication, the new information. It's all about acquiring new information, developing new information, developing some sort of getting on the gossip line right now. I think it's going to be one of the primaries that you're kind of interested in finding right here, right? You do have a little bit of patience that needs to be sort of implemented as well. Being patient, being coordinated, taking a deep breath and addressing things a little bit, once they're settled down is going to be better than trying to leap in once things are hectic and wandering around and swirling around as it goes through. There's definitely opportunities emotionally for you as well, and I think you should embrace all of those opportunities to see where they are at or to see where they take you as far as it goes. So there you go, a little bit of messages from Michael coming through there. By the way, there's a book on channeling called Messages from Michael, and it's kind of interesting too. Anyway, Rosemary, any major changes in my career? Well, let's see what's going on over there. Can we get some business happening, some new career opportunities in the mix? Maybe possible. We'll see where that is going to take us. We'll see where that is going to take us indeed. But yeah, $140. How many gallons of gas? Well, right now, gas is like $4 everywhere. So, how many gallons of gas? Not many. So, yeah, I haven't looked at the price of oil in a long time. What the hell is it? What the hell is the price of oil? I used to have that. Let's see, oil prices. There's a dedicated site for oil prices. Crude is 80. Oh no, crude is 80? Wow, I should have bought it when it was 60. It's been 60 forever. I should have bought it, man. I should have invested in it. Wow, what a move. June 27th, it was 60, and now it's 80. And I missed it. I should have known it was going to go up because it was summer. But anyway, all right, career for August. We'll see that. 3 of Wands. August is your time to look for another job. It is your time to see where things are going, to see what kind of things are out there, what kind of things are waiting for you. You definitely have some excitement. You definitely have some pursuit that you can take coming through here. The 2 and the 3 of Wands double up over here to basically say that you are looking at some beautiful golden opportunities that are going to be now that are going to be a little bit, better than what you currently what you currently have, or you had opportunities for before. 8 of Swords says be careful with sort of taking anything. There are some traps out there that you kind of want to avoid, but overall, this is a time to be looking. This is the time to be looking indeed. So look, that's nice. Nice how it goes. So we got the Rosemary in the mix over there. I got MR. Is D going to have any action towards me? We'll see if D is legitimate. Did anyone go see the Barbie movie? I was in the Barbie movie. I'm the Ken character. Did you know that? Becca Boo, did you know that? Did you know that I'm the Ken character in the Barbie movie? So I'm just saying. All right, D's next actions towards me. The Queen of Swords, harsh communication, like the real communication hasn't been there, right? Hasn't been there, hasn't been available, hasn't been legitimate. You have the 2 of Swords, separation. You have some really rough D cards, right? I know everybody loves the D, but
Everybody loves the D.
But you're having some rough interactions with the D this week, MR. I'm just saying. You got the 9 of Cups reaching for something that we want, but not really getting what we would like here. Well, big separation here. Very disappointing cards on the previous read. A very harsh communication from D as well. It just seems like that you're having a rough D night. You're having a rough night with the D. You got to handle the D a little bit better sometimes, You got to handle the D a little bit better sometimes. Healing Oath. So thank you very much for your donation for the Tasty Tarot. If anybody else wants a Tasty Tarot, you got 5 days, and then it's gone. And then it's out of there. Anyway, will I ever have the good life that I deserve? Well, hopefully you don't have as rough ass a reading as MR has tonight. I think you got a Virgo coming in. This is an interesting Virgo indeed. You got the Hermit with the 2 of Wands. This is somebody who has been looking at you. This is somebody who has been peering at you, been looking at you, has an interest in you. And I think that's going to be something fun indeed. So I think you do have a good life indeed coming through with this opportunity. I think this is kind of fun. I think this brings you on a level of adventure, a level of excitement, a level of good stuff happening through here. I do think that you have a good life indeed. You do maybe have a little bit of alone time or a little bit of focused alone opportunities to maybe get there. But you do have a 10 of Swords, a releasing of things that have been weighing you down, benefits coming through that haven't been there, that haven't had the opportunity for there, right? Basically, the garden hose, well, that sounds like terrible. You know what I'm saying? The faucet is now open and things are allowed to flow through. Good motions, good feelings, good opportunities are going to be allowed to flow through where they had been restricted in before. But yeah, there we go. Good stuff happening with there, making it all the time going through there. Woo Woo is next. Everybody wants love in August. You guys should hook up. I'm just saying, somebody needs love and other person wants love and everybody needs love tonight. I think, we should have a dating app called the TarotOracle dating app. And, you've been on the stream. Everybody's looking for love. We'll see. Oh man, we'll see. I don't drive because of my hip. It's probably good not to drive. You don't have to pay a gazillion dollars in gas. You don't have to pay for car and all this other stuff. Anyway, we'll see. Tasty Tarot, 6 days and it's gone. It'll be on Etsy. But yeah, you're gonna have to wait. If you're doing international, Etsy will bend you over. So if you're international, do the Kickstarter. Highly recommended. Like a lot of people are messaging me like, why does Etsy charge me double the price that anybody else charges me to ship it internationally? I have no idea. I have no control of that at all. Anyway, love forecast for August 8. It's time to put up or shut up in August. The Eight of Pentacles says it's time to get the work done. It's time to go heads down, focus down the things that are happening, because you have a lot of good things waiting for you. And unless you kind of have a lot of focus, a lot of work, a lot of diligence waiting for this, you kind of have a tower moment on the other end of that. And that's not something you really want to embrace or you want to sort of see or anything like that. So, dodge that way you can, get serious where you can. It's time to put up and shut up in August with love. And it's time to get a lot of emotions, a lot of things happening, a lot of things going in love as well. So it's time to get started. It's time to make all of that happen. Shruti, you're working my last nerves. You're now banned. Have a nice day. All right. Okay, working my last nerves, Shruti. You're banned. Have a nice day. I hope you have a fun one. Hope it is a fantastic one for you indeed. Because Anne is next. We'll see with that. Will I be able to achieve what I would like, where I want to go, what I want to do with this particular project? Let's see where this is going to go. Temperance. I don't know. Will I be able to achieve? Wheel of Fortune talks about staying on course, and that is so damn difficult. That is so difficult. Really is over here, right? So difficult. Wheel of Fortune just talks about getting stuff done, getting things moving, getting things happening over here. And you have to go day by day and put effort forward, put effort things going through here day by day. You don't take a day off. You keep the goal in mind. You keep pushing forward here. Six of Wands talks about, yes, the Lord of Victory is there. You do have a level of success. You do have a level of thumbs up in here that you kind of want to make happen. But unless you pursue, unless you push through the challenges, you are going to have a lot of difficulty coming through there, and that's not really going to do anybody any good, right? Not going to do anybody any good. So yeah, I think you have a lot of good opportunities, and you're going to be able to push through, and you're going to be able to make it happen. Cappy Baby Tarot is next, I think we can do a little bit of Cappy Baby Tarot indeed. Let's make it happen over here. For Samantha's got a couple of more reads. We'll do a rapid Samantha triple shot right now, making it happen. Will I find any love? Will I have any beautiful things going through here in 2024? Ooh, that the devil and that Seven of Pentacles. A lot of work needs to be done with this. It feels like it really interferes. Love interferes with everything else that you would like to do, everything else that you would like to chase. If you're able to get it done, though, you do have more of a sexual experiences or fun, casual experiences as far as 2024 goes. But I do think that's going to be okay. Can be pretty certain that you do have a Seven of Pentacles, basically what you've been looking for, what you've been waiting for, right? I think February, late February, early March is going to be your big opportunity for love if you want to take it in 2024. Indeed, I think it is with an air sign. It's with a very cool air sign. It feels like you really sort of know this person before. It's kind of a karmic relationship or something that you want to embrace, you want to dive into, and you're going to be able to get that done indeed with that mixture as we go through, right? We got Karima phase 3 right now. Let's make it happen. Karima wanted the Poe. And the Poe indeed knows. We'll make it happen with a little bit of Edgar Allan, EA Poe as I call him. EAP, not Employee Assistance Program, but EAP in another way. What are his current thoughts about me? Let's see all the deep and inner thoughts we have going through here. What is going on, right? Where we have a deep and inner thoughts there. 5 of Pentacles. Current thoughts are that you sort of have a level of excitement. You have a level of determination about you. That's something that you really kind of have displayed lately. I have a lot of determination. I'm pushing through. I'm making things happen over here. That 5 of Pentacles. Even though I have some issues, even though I'm kind of slipping, I'm not getting a lot of stuff done that I would like to see over here. The Knight of Wands just says you push through, you keep perusing, you keep making things happen, and that is an interesting aspect that they like about you as far as the thought. The 3 of Wands says that your mind is sort of wandering, and you do change your mind quite a bit. I want this, I want that, I'm thinking about this, I'm thinking about that. It seems like you do have a level of fluctuation in kind of your goals, your pursuits, where you kind of want it to be with all of this other stuff as well. 8 of Cups just says a lot of things you've given up on. Almost like that you had some dreams, ambitions, and you have given up on them as of late. So there we go. Those are his current thoughts about you. What is next? What is coming through going over there? Poe died of rabies. You got to watch them loose dogs. You know what I'm saying? You're going on a walk and somebody has a dog off a leash and they bite you and you die of rabies. That's rough. That is rough. All right. What is coming next? Next, you have the 4 of Wands. We keep seeing this in your what next questions. You have the opportunities. You have the open doors. You have the happy home, happy family, but the new one as well. We have a balloon ride or sort of a trip, a movement, a big movement happening. We continually see this trip that is sort of out there, and that's something that you've been waiting for. You've been kind of looking for as well. Ace of Wands says we finally have some movement on some things that haven't been moved on. That's something you can look forward to as well. But the King of Swords just says sort of their opinions, they're being opinionated. There is kind of looking for, and you kind of got to, sort of figure this out, right? A level of opinionated, a level of looking at things in a different way than they have before. And you're going to have to kind of sync up with that a little bit in order to sort of put up with some of that. But there we go. You wanted a little Poe, and we got a little Poe action happening in regards to all of that stuff. All right, let's get a little elemental wisdom because we need Misrak to get all of the wisdom over here with their August reads. Where is August going to take me? What kind of things are waiting for me in August? Indeed, Misrak, welcome back. It's been a hot minute. Oh, man, all the success, Misrak, is not what it seems. You need to be careful in August. You need to be careful about what you're chasing, how you're chasing, and what you would like to do, where you would like to be. It feels like you're chasing ghosts. You're chasing things that either aren't possible or unrealistic, or you're wasting your time. You definitely don't want to get caught up in any of that, right? You don't want to get caught up in that. So be careful what you chase. Be careful how you dedicate yourself with that, because the devil's in the details here, and you don't want to get too distracted. You don't want to get too pushed aside for what the real goals are. Don't get emotionally involved in anything in August either. It feels like there are some things that push you emotionally, that work your nerves in August, and you kind of want to do that, right? You kind of want to not do that. So there's something else is August. Overall, looks like a very successful month. A lot of stuff you've been wanting, you get. A lot of stuff that you've been chasing, you catch. And that's going to be a good month for you at the end of the day, right? At the end of the day, it's a nice month when I get a lot of the stuff that I have been waiting for as far as that goes. We got, we got the locked up. We got FS. FS is following me on the stock channel. If you aren't following me on the stock channel, don't. Don't. Anyway, FS, thank you for your support on the stock channel. I think you're the only one that goes over there. No, I did see Mina over there one day. So Mina and you are the only one that go over there. All right, we'll see. Work reading for August and September. Let's get August over here. Let's get September over there. Judgment. You got somebody new coming into your work, and this person is a little bit of a gossiper. You need to be careful what you tell this new individual. You need to be careful how you interact with them, because there's some traps in there that you don't really want to fall for. So it's all about this new individual, maybe more than one individual, maybe more than one kind of sort of aspect that you need to deal deal with there, but you want to be very cautious in regard to August at work and don't get caught in any traps because you do have that sort of working your nerves over there. September feels like that everything just flows, everything rock and rolls over there. A lot of the stuff that you have been trying to accomplish, a lot of stuff that you've been trying to do there seems easier. Your work seems to be more streamlined, seems easier, and management is really sort of noticing you in September as well. You got the Lovers with that Nine of Coins. People are seeing what you're doing. People are liking what you're doing, what you're producing, how you're thinking sort of going, and ideas just flow. If you want to do some innovation work, if you want to do some creativity work, that's something you really want to sort of get started in September, because September seems like the month that it just works. Everything just magically works without almost any effort at all, and that's something that you really kind of like. That's something that you enjoy as far as that goes. Samantha is next. A little bit of Samantha. We got Samantha Karima in the mix over here. Let's see with that. All right. How was the Virgo and Eric's friendship going? It's all right. I don't think they're soulmates or anything. You got the King of Swords and the King of Cups, right? You got one person who's approaching everything emotionally, one person that's approaching everything logically, a little bit of that logic from that King of Swords, probably the Virgo, and then you have Eric coming in with a little bit more of an emotional perspective on that. They have some big disagreements they've never really settled on, they've never really figured out as far as this goes. It feels like that their communication styles are completely different, and the Ace of Cups does say that we get a little more flow, a little more communication, a little more on the table as far as that goes, right? So it's going a little bit better, but again, we have some big disconnect, like my communication style, their communication, it just doesn't work. It doesn't flow the way that we would like it to flow sometimes, and that's the way it goes with that. All right, how are you viewing everybody? How are we viewing everybody over here? Let's see where that goes. All right, let's get, we'll get a little bit more adventure of a tasty tarot. We'll see how that goes. All right, how's he currently viewing me? What kind of aspects do we have going through here that we haven't really looked at? And we'll see what's going through that, right? All right, let's see. We have a little bit of the Empress, Two of Pentacles, Five of Cups, and the, oh, wow. Wow. I'm loving you from the perspectives. They're finding new ways, new adventures, new things that they really like about you, and they're really sort of enjoying you from a different perspective lately, right? You have that Empress with a little bit of the mac and cheese into this Five of Cups and the Lovers. Things that they used to not like about you, they're kind of putting up with, they're kind of excited, they're kind of looking forward, they kind of like, and that's something that they're sort of growing into you, they're expanding their love to you. And you have asked in the past, is this person's love expanding? Are they transforming? And I really think they do have that, right? Five of Cups into the Lovers. You really kind of worked my nerves with this the other day, but now I'm kind of, sort of seeing the perspective from a better from a better vantage point. Milk and Cookies with this Two of Pentacles as well says that they are seeing you as more of a decision that they need to make right now, right? Some decisions need to be made, and that's kind of what they're viewing as well. What is he wanting to do for the connection at the moment? Where do we want to take this? How do we want to proceed? And how do we want to sort of see where this is going to go at the end of the day here? You have this Star over here. The connection has its purpose. The connection has an end goal or an end state. And I think that they finally see that. They finally see the perspective that they need here. The Star kind of points to a pathway we need to follow, a pathway that we need to adventure into. And they're seeing that pathway. They're seeing that moving into the way that they would like, right? They're also kind of viewing you as a pain in the butt sometimes. You overload them with things, maybe a little bit of a guilt trip, maybe a little bit of too much information, too many things going on with that. And it feels like the Queen of Pentacles just says back off a little bit. They sort of wanting to do with a connection. They want to back off. They want to sort of take it easy. They don't want to get too serious with this, but they do have actions. They do have things planned right now. Unfortunately, the Eight of Swords just sort of says some of the restrictions are there, so they can't really embrace a lot of the stuff that they want to do right now, but they are sort of implementing stuff. We see this in the previous reading. They are implementing some new stuff. They do have some big plans for the future. We have ES is next on the PayPal side. We got a little bit of an ES adventure going through here. How will August be? All right. Let's see what kind of things we got going on with a little bit of grape juice addition. We got Samantha and the Karima. Then we're wrapping that up for tonight. Emma, Julie, and Sandy, and ML, you will be on tomorrow. Or I may make a dedicated video. That's a shitload of reading is what I need to do. All right, we'll see with this. How will August be? Let's look at this from all the vantage points and see where this is going to take us in the adventurous side. It is time for either a trip or some big plans, something that you've been putting off, something that you have been avoiding and dodging needs to be addressed, needs to be chased as far as that is concerned, right? You have a little bit of that Seven of Swords over here. It's time to sneak out. It's time to get some adventures, time to get moving with this. There could also be some opportunities with another job, with another love. It feels like we need to get moving. We need to jump into some of these open doors. It feels like you have a lot of open doors that haven't really been addressed. Some open doors that haven't been, the threshold hasn't been crossed. It hasn't been moved in the direction you would like to see it. But that's something you do want to address, something that you do want to get going in August. Otherwise, you're going to miss some opportunities with this. You have a lot of gifts, a lot of things coming in August, not only monetarily, but physical gifts, emotional gifts. It feels like people are really offloading a lot of good things onto you in August. And that's something maybe that you've been waiting for, maybe a big communication from somebody you've been waiting for. Maybe a gift, maybe a repayment of something that you've been waiting for as far as sort of getting that done as well. But the Knight of Wands just says you're the wounded warrior in August. You're a little more cautious, a little more careful than you need to be. A lot of times you need to chase things down. You need to leap into it and take a little bit of a risk, do a little bit of a fool kind of thing aspect. I think that's going to be something that you want to do. You'll notice that the Knight of Wands, we packed up some of these wooden pieces. I know they're baseball bats, but we packed up some of the wood and we're now carrying it. You should be able to not carry some of the wounded parts from the past. You shouldn't be the wounded warrior going forward. You need to release, you need to forgive, you need to put the past aside and be ready for a little more adventure, be ready to embrace some other things, because it feels like the past is dragging you down, and in August that's really going to affect you in a negative way unless if you don't get something going, if you don't get something moving as far as that goes. Wheel of Fortune is a great card. It talks about August having a more guided aspect, or the yellow brick road. I'm going to follow this road. I'm going to follow these things. I'm going to do these particular adventures. I'm going to make that happen. And that's going to be something as sort of the guided, that assisted feel in August is something that you have been waiting for as well. And that's going to be something that alleviates a lot of overthinking or a lot of over planning that you have done in the past, and that's going to be overall a best strat for you to take as it goes, right? We got Samantha is next over here. We'll go ahead and use a little bit of a new, speaking of adventure over here, we're going to go, not Art of Adventure, but we're going to do a little bit of super duper duper Linares version 2 with that. Describe who I have a next fling with. I think that you have it with an Aries, quite frankly. I think you have a little bit of a King of Pentacles. This is somebody who's in and out, no pun intended. This is somebody who is hard to catch. This is somebody who has a lot of stuff going on. This is somebody who's hard to chase down, hard to catch, a little bit on the difficult side to sort of pin down where they are, what they're doing, what have you. You have a lot of movement over here, but it's not a lot of serious movements. Like this person just has a lot of things that they're doing that doesn't need to be done, right? And you're like wondering, why the hell are you doing this in the first place? And it's because they can, just because they can. A little bit of that Aries feel. High Priestess said this is almost like an overeducated person. They know way too much about everything, which is interesting, but it's kind of annoying once they never shut up. Queen of Pentacles, overall, you feel very comfortable with this person for some reason. Even though you feel like you shouldn't be, you are anyway. So there you go. That's who you have your next fling with. And the last one is for Karima, the final phase over here. What are we using for the final phase for Karima? We might as well use everybody's favorite over here. The Mons Tarot is up. Whoa, the Mons Tarot is up next. And that is it. And that is the finale going through there. All right. Has he thought of wanting to move in together, commit to me seriously? You do see that in a lot of that. You're having an abundance of Four of Wands, quite frankly. You're having an abundance of Four of Wands with this. We got the Empress. Who's the Queen of Pentacles? I don't know. Where the hell is the Queen of Pentacles? There's the Knight of Pentacles. I have no idea. Where's the Queen of Pentacles? I don't know. I don't know who the Queen of Pentacles is. Anyway, all right. We'll see what's happening with this. Has he thought of wanting to move in together? You do see a lot of Four of Wands, be honest with you. You do see a lot of Four of Wands in your reading as of late, okay? But Page of Cups feels like emotionally it's going to be a difficult decision for them. Logistically, it's just difficult. It's just difficult to sort of get this person tied down with that Four of Wands, even though that they really want to that, right? That has been on their mind. Page of Cups just says emotionally it's difficult to move forward with that. It's difficult to kind of get that going. The World talks about a level of travel, a level of things that need to be prepped, because there's a lot of preparation work that needs to be done before we can do all of this. Seven of Wands, they have been defensive about it. They have been a little defensive about it. It's almost like that they're not ready to do a lot of the things, a lot of the steps, a lot of the logistical challenges that are through that. But the Eight of Wands says they're willing to push through that and make that happen indeed. So I think the seriousness is still there. The opportunity is still there. I think that is on their mind indeed. And that's something that's good. I think that is good, overall. All right, we get the last question of the night over here. When could this connection transform into something a little bit bigger and better, into more opportunities that we would like to see here? Let's get some dates, some times. Let's get all of that stuff and see where that is going to go, right? Where is it going to be? Cinderella is not on the Queen of Pentacles. Cinderella is the Empress. I'm sorry. Yeah, Cinderella is the Queen of Cups. Cinderella is the Queen of Cups. So Cinderella is not the Queen of Pentacles. All right. Anyway, when does connection turn? You want some dates. You got Five of Swords, Seven of Swords, and the Ten of Wands. We'll go over here to the deck and wheel and kind of use that for our date thing. Seven of Swords roams into February time frame. Five of Swords is January, and the Ten of Wands is right next to it at the end. Wow. Basically, February time frame. I think February is looking good. You have all of these cards point to the same dates. They point to this consistent date of something happening in January, not really happening, plans, and more plans happening in February, and then going from there. So if you want to know when with this connection, I think February is when we have some things started, when we have some things going on. So there's you an exact date. That's interesting that all of the cards point to consecutive dates with that. That's Tarot Reader. That is Tarot Reader. So, Tarot Reader from the stream, that is Tarot Reader. So there you go. That is who the Queen of Pentacles is. And I am in no cards, which is odd, but the way it goes. Thank you for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.